had a very quick first series. Now we're back with the second. So we have Zab from Team Xernegy against Hockey Boys from Defias Brotherhood. Xernegy's up 8 points to 1, which feels bad for Hockey Boys and Defias. They're currently the top-ranked purple team, so... Oh, we got some bans.
Nice.
So, Hockey Boys is bringing Druid, Hunter, Mage, Warrior, and he banned Zab. And Zab got his Mage banned. Hockey Boys has Paladin, Rogue, Shaman, and Warrior, and the Shaman was banned. Okay.
Okay. So, Shaman ban isn't too surprising. I would say that probably means Zab is going aggro, probably trying to target that Rogue.
Yeah, it's actually funny. I was noticing that Shaman's getting banned a decent amount for only being brought half the time, roughly.
Yeah,
there's been a number of Shaman bans.
Popular. I mean, it's a pretty good deck. Most notably, that Token Shaman and even Control Shaman does very well against aggro decks.
Yeah, Token Shaman. It's one of the few things that can stand up to Secret Mage. A lot of people are bringing that more, so it can help there. And if you suspect some heavy control, then between Spirit Echo, sometimes N'Zoth even, that can be really, really annoying.
Yeah,
so they should be starting soon.
Especially with cards like Stonehill, you can get multiple white eyes off of it and bring that back with N'Zoth. I think it's really interesting how N'Zoth decks, Shaman, and Paladin are running not that many Death Rattle minions and are relying on getting them from Stonehill.
Yeah, that's true. Well, it looks like Zab has Druid, Hunter, and Warrior left. Hockey Boys is remaining with Rogue, so I guess we'll see if Zab's going to end up trying to go for that. Hunter is more reliable in doing that against Quest Rogue, not so much against Miracle. So I'd be interested to see what kind of Rogue Hockey Boys ends up playing. Might save it for last.
Yeah, I would say he probably will.
Zab needs to step back in by order.
Yeah, I think he just turned his spec on.
So it looks like Hockey Boys is playing Cthulhu Warrior, which I love.
And Zab is on, looks to be a pretty standard Pirate Warrior here.
Nice, he turned Spectator. Okay, so in theory, Hockey Boys kept
that Disciple, I think.
Kept the Shield Slam, which is... Oh, okay.
That's surprising.
We drew patches. That's kind of funny because I think the turn 1 South Sea Deckhand Hockey Boys would have gladly played that Whirlwind, but now he'll get to save it.
Save it for Evolved Kobold.
Evolved Kobold or Sleep of the Fishes. This is not the typical Cthulhu Warrior, and there is no typical Cthulhu Warrior, but this is not how it used to look.
Yeah, really interesting. I thought that Evolved Kobold would only see play in Freeze Mage, but I guess not.
No, yep, so Hockey Boys didn't see the turn 1 play, might have no idea what this is going to end up being. You brought Rogue, you figure that there's a Pirate Warrior.
Yeah, I think you assume Pirate Warrior, even seeing the turn 1 pass, and if your opponent was Taunt Warrior, they probably would have kept and played the quest. You can't really afford to throw back the quest against another Warrior, because you just lose in the Taunt Warrior mirror. Zab, I think he's just going to play the Bloodsail Raider here.
Yeah, and then Hockey Boys will get the good news immediately that Patches is in hand or not owned, but most of us own Patches at this point.
Most of us aren't good.
He crafted it.
Oh, that's nice.
Alright, so Hockey Boys could try and coin out one of these threes, but between Whirlwind and Sleep of the Fishes, there doesn't seem like much to worry about.
Yeah, I think he just armors up and passes here. Yeah, Ravaging Ghoul, Sleep of the Fishes, or Whirlwind Fishes can come down in the next turn or two for a pretty big swing.
If a Frothing Berserker got played, if a Bloodsail Cultist got played, then you could just clear them pretty
Mhm.
easily. So nothing too much to worry about. I mean, you see a vanilla Bloodsail Raider come down, you're pretty happy.
Definitely.
Yeah, just armors up, smart.
Leroy's not what Zab wants to see. I think he should probably play one of his 1-drops. Maybe he'll just play the patches here just to get it on the board. Otherwise, he's just passing, which feels pretty
Yeah,
bad.
really. Oh. Yeah, that would be good. I don't know what else Patches offers this point that Southsea Deckhand doesn't. And Southsea Deckhand probably doesn't get played for a little while. Because Kor'kron Elite's definitely getting played.
Yeah,
Next.
I agree with that.
Well, Beckoner of Evil is a pretty good pickup. Could also just get that Disciple out there and see if it might force something weird. If there was a first mate, it would have been played for a while. I think Beckoner is also fine. Zab's got to be
I
very
agree.
shocked right now
Oh, Southsea Captain pickup is really nice.
to see Cthulhu things happening. Oh, yeah.
I guess
that makes
saving
the patches
patches will sort of work out for him then.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So I know we were having there was a chat in Discord about how weird some of these aura buffs are. If that Southsea Captain's out and there's a whirlwind sleep with the fishes, the captain dies and everything dies with it, right?
Yeah, it should.
That's how it should
Yeah.
work. I kind of question everything now, although I think because you think you know how the game should work, and then you just get proved wrong sometimes.
Yep.
Okay, keeping that patch is definitely paid off.
Yeah, so this is pretty good for Zab, but Hockey Boys has an easy clear in his hand.
Could even do it with Ghoul.
Yeah, I like going for the Ghoul here. Ghoul, coin out the fishes. Just getting that 3/3 on the board is really important because it forces the Pirate Warrior to respond.
Yeah, if there's a minion, then it can get dealt with. War Axe and a Whirlwind also. Just fine. This is way better.
Whirlwind, no. I mean, you can only kill the
no,
patches
never mind.
off because of the aura buff. But okay, Disciple works too. Yeah, this is fine.
Yeah, and now if Hockey Boys draws Shield Bearer or Veclor at any point, they'll be active, so that was good.
The thing is, Hockey Boy's hand, he has a bunch of remove, but no real way to get meaningful minions onto the board or like armor gain or taunts.
Yeah, wow.
I'm surprised you didn't trade there, but
Yeah, so typically, I think Cthulhu Warrior is a pretty minion-based deck, and ever since... Oh, you should definitely kill that Patches.
I guess he's trying to get more value out of his Ghoul.
And the Acolyte.
You have to play around Bloodsail Cultist here.
Yeah, it'd be pretty bad. Yeah, so Ali Armorsmith is typically going to be played in these Cthulhu Warriors. Just because it's a minion-heavy deck, it makes sense. Nothing costs 5 other than Brawl.
Yeah.
So, what
makes
is
sense.
Zab going to do? Could play Naga, Corsair, and Southsea Deckhand while there's a weapon still.
Yeah, I guess so. He's going with the Corcoran instead, I guess. Denying value from the Acolyte. It's okay. If he swings with this Arcanite, he's not giving himself any value out of the Naga Corsair. But maybe you just...
A little funny. I guess wanted to deny 2 draws off the Acolyte. Well,
Yeah.
Twin Emperor Veclor shows up now, so...
Yeah, could have just played it that turn, but...
Oh, Shield Slam would be good. Oh, Twin Emperor Veclor?
Oh, wait, he didn't.
Not yet. That next turn, definitely. And between this Axe and the Ghoul, he should be able to deal with what comes out.
Yeah, I think so. Zab, again, just hitting some dead draws. He doesn't really want to play Disastrous Mate right now.
Yeah, it looks like he's going to upgrade this weapon, which is going to take quite a few turns to get through. And it's going to be pretty useless against the Twin Emperor Veclor, or not efficient anyway. Oh, I think if you have a Twin Emperor
To
Veclor,
me.
this is pretty good.
This is okay. I mean, Hockey Boys knows that he can't really turn any burn, but he opens himself up into like maybe losing to Little Strike if your opponent has a lot of damage now, and then if you're trying to play the Veclor next turn, he might just die to the burst damage, but it looks pretty unlikely.
Yeah, it's hard to argue with Veclor, although one of them was guaranteed to be dead, but that was just one of them.
Yeah.
Did get to squeeze in an armor up.
So I
don't
think
know.
Zab just has to play the Naga Corsair heroic strike and go face. It's really the only way that he wins.
Yeah. Yeah, Naga Corsair, that's representing 3 damage. Getting onto this weapon, that's not too bad.
I wonder.
Leroy is definitely weird. Even if you were to kill a whelp, Leroy's dead for sure.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the advantage of playing Leroy here is. He's gonna kill the Acolyte here,
Yeah.
denying the value again. Interesting.
Yeah, and making it so that there's nothing obvious that will kill this Naga Corsair, although the axe would
True.
connect to it. Anyway, no, now we found the play. Oh! I thought that'd be Ancient Shield Bearer Shield Slam all day.
Yeah, I agree, but looks
Got
like
to squeeze in
Hockey
more
Boys
armor ups this way. I mean, yeah. I just would really like to be in Zab's mind right now and understand try to comprehend what's going on with the Cthulhu Warrior with Evolved Cobalt.
Yeah, it always feels bad.
But a Cthulhu Warrior would generally do well against a Pirate Warrior, especially one that had such a
True.
bad opener.
Yeah, well, actually, I'm not sure. I mean, Zab did draw. Cthulhu Warrior's strength against aggressive decks is in its 7 drops, and Pirate Warrior can end the game before that pretty consistently. Not in this game, of course, but a good amount of the time, I think.
Yeah, it definitely did change quite a bit with Ali Armorsmith. Which, yeah, they should be playing, so it looks like all of this can get played.
Yeah, he has the mana for it. Zab continues to trade. I mean, he's not really winning the game that way. I don't know.
Yeah,
it's
I just
hard
don't
for him
know.
to find lines to win from here. Especially because we can see the 7 drops now.
Yeah, this is the prime time for Twin Emperor Veclor, and unfortunately now this is going to be Leroy's fate, is trading in one of these, and that'll never
Zab
pay
just
off.
concedes. He knows that he doesn't have a chance to win the game. So the
Yeah.
Cthulhu Warrior will pick up a win.
Hockey Boys picked a lot of turns that game just to squeeze in the armor up, which
Yeah.
ended up helping. It ended up not being necessary, but it was. So the Pirate Warrior goes down. Cthulhu Warrior gets its win, which I can't hide that I'm pretty happy about. That was a pretty weird build, though, with the Evolved Cobalt and everything, but
Yeah.
all Cthulhu Warriors are beautiful Cthulhu Warriors, so I won't judge.
So Hockey Boys here, I would assume that he EQs Paladin over the Rogue after you've seen one aggro deck from your.
Yeah, I would think so. Paladin should be pretty reasonable against Hunter. They do have a few death rattles, which can make life pretty hard when it comes to things related to Consecration and Pyromancer, assuming if you control. I've been playing a lot of different Paladin though, and something that is really annoying for me is the amount of scavenging hyenas that are getting played right now. They just really give you a hard time because you can Peacekeeper them, but they'll grow back up again, and then you've used what your answer is against Highmane. This feels really bad a lot of the time.
Yeah, so it looks like it is control from Hockey.
Yeah, definitely.
right,
With Kodo, Pyromancer. And yeah, Pyromancer on the coin is actually something unique. There's not the 1 health start to really take care of that, though. Oh, there it is now. A little late.
Yeah, yeah, one turn too late.
That's
but it's
awkward.
nice. It can deal with patches. I guess Zab just has to play this 2-drop, though.
I would think so. It's not like the one attack buff was that great from the first mate, and well, you might get to do that anyway.
Interesting. So this means you have more ways to deal damage, sort of, because you have the weapon, which can come in handy next turn.
Yeah, and the weapon's good for frothing, which is definitely going to happen, and then I guess there might be 2 Blood Cell Raiders. So I guess that's the plan. Now, if Hockey Boys picked up True Silver, that'd be huge. Yeah, it looks like it's just gonna have to be Peacekeeper. Oof.
I guess so. It
That's
doesn't
really the
feel
only
great,
thing to do.
but yeah.
Something that could have been done would be you couldn't do anything Pyromancer coin related or.
No. Naga Corsair is a great pickup for Zab, though. He's going to be able to save all the health on his frothing here.
Oh my god, yeah. That's really, really good. Yeah, all talent gets saved on the frothing, and now the 2 Blood Cell Raiders will just get buffed. Well, no they won't, but if the turn has to get spent dealing with the Arcanite Reaper, then that's going to end up being good for Zab anyway with these minions.
Yep. Hockey Boy's here, I guess he just takes the Noble Sack. None of the other secrets really.
Oh, yeah. Oh, actually,
Reporting for duty.
Hockey Boys will have a good turn. If he ignores the Arcanite Reaper, he can do a Pyromancer coin Consecrate to clear this.
Oh yeah, that's pretty good.
Now,
Of course, if he does that, he runs the risk of not getting value out of his Gluttonous Ooze.
yeah, but the Dread Corsair will definitely sell that now.
Yeah, I agree.
And it looks like these minions aren't going to do anything. And they'll just be dead to that Mortal Strike. There's no way out.
Yeah, Hockey Boys might want to go for the Ooze, though, but he doesn't have a way to deal with this frothing now.
Nope. No, not at all.
Yeah, feels pretty bad. I mean, he can Noble Sack,
Okay,
but
technically not dead. Yeah.
is he?
Yeah.
Well,
So we'd be.
oh,
3
he's
off.
definitely dead now, right?
Yeah, with the Mortal
Yeah, with the
Strike,
Mortal
he's
Strike.
definitely dead. This is pretty hard to miss. You just have to attack first with Naga. Then you're good.
Yep. Yeah, Zab sees the line. He just missed lethal.
Oh, yeah. Wait, oh, so the Gluttonous Ooze got Mortal Striked. Is that missed?
Yeah.
Oh,
So Hockey Boys actually has a chance in this game now. Zab
Hockey
doesn't
Boys
have
has a
any
chance,
direct damage.
but unfortunately had to part ways with the coin here. He was forced to, which means that he can't coin into Light Lord or Tyrion.
Yeah. It's
So
tough.
Zab
I mean,
gets 2 more chances. Oh, there we go.
meh.
Well played.
Got him. Alright, so Pirate Warrior finds its win. I don't know what was up there.
Maybe he miscounted his frothing damage and thought he'd still have damage.
Yeah.
Mortal Strike. It's possible.
Yeah, something like that. Okay, so Zab still has Druid and Hunter. Probably aggro Druid, which Control Paladin can generally deal with.
Yeah,
Okay.
I would think so. I think the Control Paladin against both the aggro Druid and Hunter.
I think Zab might want to queue up the Hunter first to try and catch the Paladin? I'm not sure. No, Hunter shouldn't be that great against Paladin. It's probably also not that bad. It's just the kind of nature of Hunter right now. It's not very polarized.
Yeah, it's just like. I
It
don't
just
know,
has a
maybe
lot of good
45%.
early game. doesn't have pre-nerf Call of the Wild anymore. Okay, yep, he
Feels bad.
does queue up the Hunter.
So Hockey Boys goes with the Rogue, though. Interesting.
Rogue, which this looks like Miracle. Oh, he's got Golden Shaku.
Wow. Zab, yeah, Zab's gonna want to throw all this back, but Hockey Boys, it looks like he has a pretty good starting hand.
I would think you'd keep the prep there, but also not sure. I think this is probably Miracle Rogue.
It is. I actually think that it's Tempo Rogue.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah, well Shaku has stealth, so it makes sense.
Yeah. So Alley Cat
Okay,
pickup
gets
for
the
Zab
prep
is
back
really
anyway.
nice.
Okay. Oh my god.
Swash is good, man. If only.
Oh,
if
tracking
only
is
Boys had
amazing.
it. Yeah, tracking's really strong. Rogue just loves cheap spells in general.
So it looks like this. It's definitely not Quest Rogue. That's a huge boon for Hockey Boys being up against Hunter.
Definitely.
Just plain sap. This backstab, it plays around the Crackling Razor Maw. Whether it's worth it, I'm not too sure. Between Dagger, Backstab, Eviscerate, could have dealt with something.
Yeah, I'm not sure about it either, but it sort of works out. Zab's just gonna have to pass on turn 2 here, just Hero Power.
Yeah. Backstab also could just kill the Razor Maw, if there was a Razor Maw now.
Right. Oh, and there's the Edwin. So Hockey
should
Boys
you
can
go
make
for
a
it?
8/8 Edwin. Yeah, I think you go for it here.
Oh, we're gonna use Tracking instead of Eviscerate. That kind of makes sense, actually.
Yeah.
Eviscerate kind of...
What do you
Useful.
take here?
Oh, he's playing Deadly Poison.
That's interesting.
Decided to go for South Sea Deckhand. Deadly Poison seemed pretty good.
Yeah, I also like the Deadly Poison more. So Zab has no answer to this.
No.
He has a possible answer if he's running Deadly Shot in his deck, but even if he had that now, it would only be a 50-50.
Yeah, so it looks like it's just gonna have to be Animal Companion, and Misha is really the only one that can be good here.
He could also, if he's running Deadly Shot, he could
Just Eagle Horn Bow.
down the 1/1 this turn and then hope to top deck the Deadly Shot. Because otherwise, it's really hard for him to win.
Or having Eagle Horn Bow, this is some serious long-term thinking to be killing an Edwin, but with Eagle Horn Bow up and Infested Wolf and then Houndmaster, you would have it. But I think you would have taken 16 in the process. Or, no, 24 even.
Yeah, probably too much. So Hockey Boys can easily deal with Misha with Eviscerate.
Yep.
Zab, guess he just has to play the Infested Wolf.
Yeah, Infested Wolf and then hope to hide it behind Houndmaster, which it'll just end up getting eviscerated again.
Yep.
And is Hockey Boys thinking about just dealing with the front half of Infested Wolf to prevent that?
Yeah, he might go for that.
It's probably worth
Edwin?
to trade into some of these because of Unleash, I guess. I don't know about... Oh, well, I guess this all plays around the Crackling Razor Maw, which obviously it would have been played before instead of Hero Power, but a Poisonous would really ruin the day.
Yeah, full clearing makes sense.
Yeah, and this is the only way that Zab has to survive, so hang on to it.
Oh, Jungle Panther is gonna do it though for Hockey. He can play it and proc this.
Yep. Alright, so Big Edwin wins the day. So the Rogue snuck out a win, which typically if you're going for the sort of strategy that Zab is, that's pretty bad to be left with. Let's see, this Hunter is presumably aggro druid against the Control Paladin.
Yeah.
Not a good feeling.
It definitely feels pretty bad. Two unfavored matchups. It'll be an uphill battle, but he did already get one win against that Paladin.
That's how Rogue sneaks out wins against, well, non-Quest Rogue. Quest Rogue would sneak out the win by finishing the quest on turn 4 or 5 or getting some sort of combination which just stopped aggro in its tracks with freezing or what have you. But yeah, Big Edwin just does it.
Yeah, that's usually been Rogue's win condition. Just getting out of testing. And it happened here.
Yeah, so Control Paladin, I guess the question now is, what's better against Control Paladin, Aggro Druid or Hunter?
Yeah, I'm not sure, to be honest.
I would tend to think Druid, but I'm not sure why.
So,
Let the hunt begin.
oh, looks like Zab is running
Oh, Hungry
Firefly
Crab.
package. And
Yeah, I've
Hungry
been
Crab,
seeing
that's
that when I do
interesting.
run into Hunter at the lower ranks that I'm at right now. Well, Hungry Crab, I think that Zab definitely got enough information from the one game with Pirate Warrior to know that this is not a Murloc-based Paladin.
Yeah, it can still hit Hydrologist, though.
Yeah, that's true. Did he see? He did see the Hydrologist, so it's probably worth keeping. And then I guess if too much time goes on, then you might play it when you need to.
Yeah. The Firefly inclusion is interesting because it isn't a beast, but it
No.
sort of makes sense. Hunter is a class that, it really needs early game board control to be able to win, and Firefly helps out a lot with that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's not bad. I think you definitely throw away the kill command. Decided to keep the hyena, which
Interesting.
yeah, we'll have to see how that goes. There's only a few beasts here. There's no alley
done.
cat,
Oh.
anything, and no Hydrologist yet either.
Another Firefly for Zab. He could go ahead and use his coin and just get 2 1/2s on the board right now.
2 1/2s, maybe Galactic Crawler also, but yeah, probably not much reason to hang on to the coin for too long here. Just get,
I don't
get these
think so.
1/2s out ahead of Consecration. Well,
Interesting.
it was saved.
Reporting for duty.
So we'll probably end up missing out on some damage ahead of Consecration.
Oh, and there's the Razor Mob, but he won't be able to buff the Firefly. He could
Yeah.
play the Crab now if he wants to.
You could play the Crab. If there was a Hydrologist, it would have been played there, so Zap would have to be holding on to this Hungry Crab for probably a good amount of time before it would get used. So this might just be its best shot to get coined out and adapted. Okay.
Galactic Crawler, yeah, Galactic Crawler is fine here.
Yeah, Galactic Crawler
It's not
is
going to get removed.
definitely going to stick also and can get adapted in an even better way where it can attack immediately. But it'll probably get blocked by, I'm guessing, Wicker Flame, you won't get the healing, and you won't get much of anything except the dead Firefly. But the next few turns are pretty well laid out. And you definitely aren't playing Aldor. I would.
No, I like the Wicker Flame here.
Yeah, I
I-
mean, you're not getting the healing effect, but it's soaking up 2 trades, which is saving you health anyway.
Yeah, it slows your opponent down. So it makes sense.
Yeah, so adapting's not really good here. If you play other minions behind it, you're playing into
I won.
Consecration, but I don't know how careful you should be, really. At a certain point, if Paladin can get to the later stages, then Hunter just really gets shut out. Probably better to force them to have maybe trade and then do a Razor Maw. Oh, I think, yeah, trading and then doing the Razor.
Yeah, that makes sense. Hockey Boys messaged me. He wants to alert us that Zab just grew a boot in his garden.
Oh, nice. I'm gonna see if I
It's
can get one.
pretty rare. Wind Fury makes sense here.
I haven't been interacting with game points as much as I
No,
I really
neither
like the
have I.
TGT one with the dummy.
That was good.
Okay, so got Wind Fury over Death Rattle. I think the Death Rattle was
Oh yeah. Wait.
probably the way to go.
Yeah, I agree. He definitely should have picked the Death Rattle. I don't think I saw that one. Houndmaster is a great pickup here. I think you absolutely go for it. You could
Well-
coin the Firefly out if you want to.
Yeah. You know that there wasn't Consecration. Consecration wouldn't even be very good here. At this rate, you're just forcing the... Whoa. Oh, okay. So Alder going there. I think Koda would have been fine.
Follow the
I
road.
like the Kodo too.
With Ivory Knight. And it's not even so much to keep for High Main, but yeah, now that... Speaking of High Main, with the coins still
Ooh.
intact,
Yeah,
it'll definitely get
yeah.
played.
Saving that Aldor there definitely is something Hockey Boys could have thought about. I think Zab is just gonna coin the high main here.
Yeah, so Kodo would have contested the Houndmaster. You'd obviously be taking... And then you had Ivory Knight to go into. It would have ended up working out better.
Definitely.
Equality, that's a little awkward.
Consecration definitely seems like the best against Hunter.
Oh yeah, so now you could Equality, if you're able to keep some of these minions up, which that it looks like it should, then you can Equality, pop the high main, then Consecrate.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that would even work with Hyena, although I doubt that's going to be happening. So really looking for Wind Fury here, I think.
Wintry would be huge.
Didn't get this time.
He might just go for +3 attack here and try to end the game pretty quickly.
Yeah,
Divine Shield is
Divine
also
Shield
nice
would
there.
save it from the board and potential clears. That would definitely be the best one from what we see. Well, maybe Zeb's taking some time here to think about what was gotten off of the Ivory Knight. He healed for 4. The only things that can do that are Blessing of Kings, Consecrate, and Hammer of Wrath.
That's true.
So I guess you plan for the worst case scenario. Hammer of Wrath, yeah, that doesn't matter too much.
Yeah. Zab, I think he's just gonna play these 1/2s and Hero
Or, yeah,
Powers.
just get him.
Or he could be. He might be thinking about saving that Flame Elemental
No.
Consecrate, but he doesn't.
Alright, so yeah, plays hard into what's going to end up being the Consecrate. And then it might be okay for Hockey Boys. He can get behind this Golden Tyrion.
Yeah, things are.
Or
really
Primordial
turning
Drake.
around.
Whichever is more necessary.
One thing is Hockey Boys doesn't have any. That Hunter Hero power is going to come down pretty much
Yeah.
every turn from now
Yeah,
on.
no
so,
reason not to.
Yeah.
And then these Hyenas, they can probably wait for a turn. I know there's at least one. There's at least one.
Put your faith in the light.
Yeah, so Hockey Boys might need to find some more... It might be a race to find that extra healing at this point.
Yep. I don't know. Maybe he can just end the game before. Zab has no way to clear.
Yeah, Zab needs to... Well, getting these Hyenas out without getting the Eagle Horn Bow out really isn't doing much. It would slow down Hockey Boys, though. Because if you're taking both this Ivory Knight and Tyrion to the face next turn, then you're done the next turn too, so...
Right, yeah. I don't know. It's a tough situation. You might just... Maybe you just go all in, just play the 2 Hyenas and trade. Hope that somehow Hockey Boys doesn't have the for that, and if you get a Hyena to stick, maybe you can win.
Yeah.
You can also just pass and hope to top that kill commit also align.
Oh yeah, true. So you'd have to keep at least one beast for that. I think we're keeping... Yeah, Hungry Crab's really not helping much here. Okay. It's gonna make some 1/1s and some 4/3s.
Oh,
Oh
there's
my
the
God.
forbidden healing.
Alright, so for here, it would be for 18.
Forbidden Healing. You can even go Pyromancer Forbidden Healing. Just completely clear the board.
Yeah. I mean, you'd only miss out on 4 healing that way. It seems definitely worth it.
Yeah, I think it was worth it, but Hockey Boys did not think so. So this way, his Kyrian is definitely gonna die.
Yeah, really, that to miss out on that 4 healing and clear that would have been a big deal. It's actually kind of looking scary. Having lost that, I mean, he tanked 6. Didn't have to.
Yeah,
These spiders better get in a lot of repetitive damage for that.
I don't think they're going to because Hockey Boys
No.
rigged. Yeah, doesn't really seem like that was worth it.
Reporting for
And
duty.
this will probably seal up the game.
Yeah, no Murlocs. There's the unleash after both of the hyenas are gone, and the crab reveals itself. Sad crab.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
Zab just concedes. So Hockey Boys took that series 3.
I concede.
Yeah, that was it. The paladin ended up getting it out after the rogue. So Katoom Warrior was able to get a win. It seems like a decent strategy. People, they bring rogue. All they need to do is have one game like that where Edwin can do it, and Miracle Rogue's better positioned to do it
Oh yeah.
against stuff like Hunter. And then you just bring control decks to counter the aggro that you've taunted them into. I don't know. It seems scary. Rogue's a really weird class.
Yeah, Rogue can do a lot of stuff.
So it looks like, I don't know if they're on.
I don't.
Oh, nice. We've got Surlos. Oh, yeah. So, also, Hockey Boys winning that 3-1. That's a big deal for.
For Defias. Yeah, because
Defias.
they were down 1-8 before the series, so this keeps them alive.
Yep, big time. So we got Surlos from Dirty Mike and the Boys against Bad Shops. This is one of Supreme's players. And yeah, so Dirty Mike and the Boys, fan favorites from the Salty Saturday host. Surlos has been doing relatively well. Beat Jedi. Jedi's only lost this season. Actually, Jedi's way up there in the PPR.
Yeah,
Lost to
Jedi's had a
Parker,
great season.
Wolfmac. And looks like Bad Shops has wins over Cassidy, Darkseed, and Crovan. That's pretty good. Someone completely new on Supreme.
Yeah, it's not bad. It's something to note though is he does have a relatively high PR for the 3 seed coming in at 435 this week. But Dirty Mike and the Boys, Surlos is their 3 seed right now, but that will probably change next week. All their PRs are so close.
Yeah, so it looks like Surlos has Mage, Paladin, Rogue, and Warrior, and Bad Shops has Druid, Paladin, Shaman, Warrior. So also got to bring the Shaman, which is getting more popular, I think, over time.
Definitely. And we see another rogue from Surlos here. So I wonder if Bad Shops has gone that aggro route to target the rogue, like we saw from Zab last series. Shaman can definitely do it. Token Shaman, it's not a huge favorite, but it's definitely favored against Quest Rogue.
Yeah, it does have a little bit, because Quest Rogue really early on, they definitely ran Backstab, they definitely ran Fan of Knives, and they cut those pretty early, and they've never looked back. I don't know if there's times where you tech it in.
Well, Backstab has been
Backstab
it's sometimes
for sure.
run as a one of,
Yeah,
but yeah,
Backstab
Fan
for
of
sure.
Knives is out.
You can never go wrong with Backstab. It's just an amazing card.
Definitely.
So, yeah, we'll just have to see if Bad Shops does go for that strategy of going after the rogue. And what Sirlos ends up doing, figuring that that'll probably be the case.
Yeah, Rogue is just such a polarizing class. You have to think that Bad Shops is either going to try to target it or he
Or
might just
ban it.
ban it. Yeah.
Or ban it because it's just not worth the headache. And yeah, at that point, we'll just have to see. So, actually, we got some ban history here. Bad Shops has been known to ban Rogue a time or two. Banned it against Cassidy and Darkseid. So 2 out of 4 weeks. Maybe the other weeks the opponents didn't even bring Rogue, I don't know. So
Interesting.
no stranger to banning Rogue. Might do it this time. And yeah, Sirlos' bans are all over the place. So might be expecting that depending on how much research has been done. Yeah, I could definitely get behind banning Rogue. Bad Shops has brought Shaman a lot to it. I think Bad Shops was early on the trend of bringing Shaman. Started in week 3.
Yeah, that's true.
Shaman took a while to get any respect.
So you have to think if he's been bringing it that consistent, is he just sticking with that token / evolve shaman list?
Yeah, that was the main build that got it out there. Because Elemental Shaman was always kind of tier 2, but the token Shaman is the one that really took people by storm. And that was
Yep.
around the same time as Secret Mage too, which it turned out to be one of the better decks against Secret Mage. Which
Yeah, it's
I don't know.
definitely
I don't know
true.
if that's the mage that Sirlos wants to be playing.
I
up
don't
against-
think he does. Secret
Going up
Mage
against
can
Warrior
definitely struggle against aggro.
and Paladin.
You might want to go for a Burn Mage variant, maybe Tekken
Yeah, Burn
double
Mage is pretty
Volcanic
safe.
Potion.
Yeah, Burn Mage is pretty safe. You can tech it against aggro by putting in a Volcanic Potion or 2 even if you want, really. If you're going to leave Shaman up, that seems pretty reasonable.
Yeah, I mean that token shaman, really strong deck, but it just falls down hard to board clears. Volcanic Potion, Flame Strike, random things off Babbling Book.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so if Bad Shops does ban the Rogue, then I think we could probably expect, well, probably Jade Druid. Jade Druid's actually a lot better than Pirate Warrior than it has been before,
Yeah,
surprisingly.
it
And
is.
some of them play Pyromancer Acolyte business now, which is great.
I've seen that list. I never got the chance to try it.
Yeah,
It seems
I don't
really
know how
interesting.
good
Have
it
you
is.
tried
I just
it?
know I've seen it.
Okay.
Yeah, Druid is my least played class.
Okay, so it looks like Bad Shops got his Shaman ban, and Sirlos' Mage is
Oh, wow.
banned. Interesting.
Okay.
So the
So-
Shaman ban again coming out. People just don't want to play against Shaman.
Yeah, I think it's just, Yeah, I really wonder what it is. Because what is it about Shaman that people don't want to play against so much?
I don't know. I mean,
It
It
does have
is-
it does have a wide range about it, which means that I guess if they were able to predict what you were going to play correctly, then I don't know. The same can be said for Druid and Warrior in a lot of cases.
yeah, I mean, so many of these top class, they have so much variance in the decks that they have. Shaman, I mean, it ranges from aggressive token Shaman all the way to like hard control Nazoth Shaman, and then decks like Elemental Shaman in between, and those are all decently viable decks.
Okay.
That
So-
Mage ban from
Shaman
Bad
is
Shops,
Shaman is pretty concerning for Paladin. That's one of the better things to beat Paladin with. I don't know. That's one thought.
that's true. So why do you think the Bad Shops banned Mage?
Banning Mage Maybe he thought the shaman was going to get through and had also token druid. Was wondering about that. And thought that those two would be up there and didn't want to go up against something like that. Okay, they are in.
So Surlos is on Paladin. Looks like a control.
Victory or death.
And Bad Shops has just gone with Pirate Warrior.
Okay, so leading Pirate Warrior, Bad Shops against Paladin. Yeah, so I think... Yeah, it seems like Surlos is really looking out for Paladin. Oh my god, another Captain Greenskin and another patch. People have been drawing patches all night.
Yeah, wow. Oh, we see an Elise from Surlos and an Azov. This is a really heavy Paladin list that's not going to do too well against Nag.
Very heavy, and we see the Dirty Rat also.
Oh,
Which-
that's a Gluttonous Ooze, though. That'll come in handy.
Yeah, the weapon's not going to be too big for a little while, but you'll take it generally if you can, especially if it gets upgraded. At some point, Golden Elise, wow. N'Zoth, yeah, like N'Zoth and Elise. This is really thinking that there was... I don't know why a Paladin like this would get played when you're bringing Rogue.
No. Yeah, I really don't understand.
The less greedy your Paladin, the better. And Dirty Rat is also mainly to counter, like, Dirty Rat is helpful against Taunt Warrior. It's kind of good against Jade Druid.
Maybe
in a way.
Surlos just predict
Yeah, I guess so.
control Paladin versus Taunt Warrior could be sort of a 50-50 match.
Right, okay. So, now that the weapon's upgraded, you can probably justify Ooze, and you also protect against the Bloodsail Cultist. I think that's plenty of justification to get it out there.
Yeah, Ooze seems really good here.
Let me
Next turn.
Yeah, and then you can go into Stonehill Defender. Maybe you can discover some taunt. Dirty Rat could
not
have
sure
a
about the
lot of
Dirty Rat
potential
here.
to go badly. I think that's bad.
Yeah,
Sure, just a free 5/4 that's going to help kill this Dirty Rat.
I mean, this way Surlos, he saves the coin, but I don't even think it's that important to in this matchup.
Oh my god,
Yeah,
this
he's
sounds
gonna get
like
punished
it's
hard
so
by the
good
South
too.
Sea.
Job's done.
What do you think about swinging that weapon, knowing that the hand's so light and that Naga could give you... I guess the odds of drawing Vorax and First Mate Arcanite Reaper are just so high that, yeah.
I think it's okay to swing with the weapon there. If you Naga Corsair, you still get +2 attack over 2 turns, and you're really trying to finish the next 2 turns, just looking at how few cards Bad Shops has in hand.
Right. Well, Bad Chops is just... He sees the path to victory, and...
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
15 damage coming down from Bad
Oh
Shops
my god, that's a
in turn
Black
4.
Knight.
What?
Surlos was expecting something completely different. He was expecting Taunt Warrior and
Out of
Jade
my jungle.
Druid, it seems like.
Yeah.
Tar Creeper is good, but are we gonna live to see the day?
So let's see, if Surlos trades into the captain here, he will survive another turn.
If you take down the captain, then yeah, you're probably taking 6 to the face. If you kill that, then I guess you're taking 5.
I guess, so this removes the same amount of damage. The South Sea Captain is more threatening. Taking buffs future pirates.
Yeah, getting the Naga Corsair out there, that seems good.
Yep.
So it would have to be, even some sort of a quality play wouldn't do it because of the weird nature of South Sea Captain.
Let's see,
Does this
Surlos
plot-
could have coined down. Oh, he would have been dead to that actually.
Yeah. So this will get
Oh, Spellbreaker.
Spellbreaker on the Wicker Flame for sure. And then, yeah, this is very easy.
That's, yep. Easy lethal.
Your
Yeah,
magic
Wicker
shall
Flame
not
would have helped by getting them up to 9. Yeah. Yeah, just a lot of cards in there that were built for long games, which this was not.
Yeah. I mean, it's really hard in THL now. You see that warrior. It's hard to plan for both Pirate Warrior and Taunt Warrior.
Oh, yeah.
So I think Surlos just took a guess and said, hey, if I'm right, it's going to pay off really well. I'm definitely going to win this matchup. But he
Oh,
guessed
well,
wrong.
you know, Surlos being on Dirty Mike. Now, Dirty Mike and the boys is a new team, but they've got information at their disposal that everyone has. Maybe, I mean, I don't know the context in which Bad Shops has been banning Rogue, but he's done it twice, which, given the frequency of Rogue, I'm pretty sure that might just be every time someone brings it, it was banned. So he could have just gotten
Ooh,
thrown
that's
for a
true.
serious loop when his Rogue got out of that phase. I think Surlos might have gotten mind gamed really hard.
Yeah, no, you're definitely right about ban. Makes
That's
you
what it
think that
seems
your
like.
opponent's bringing control.
That was a Black Knight, Elise, Trailblazer, N'Zoth Paladin. And I don't think he wants to queue it up again. Knowing how things ended up. But maybe he just needs a better draw. I've definitely had games like that with the slower Paladin, which, you know, you get the wrong stuff and then you just draw a Doomsayer and then it kind of works out.
Yep, yeah, one Doomsayer definitely could have changed that game, but I mean, so could have just not playing the Dirty Rat.
Oh yeah, the Dirty Rat. Yeah, I guess we could pin the blame on the Dirty Rat. That would
Yeah.
just make way more sense. If it was the Coin Gluttonous Ooze, it would have been a way different story.
Mhm. So Bad Shops, we see double Bitter Tide right now. So this is that he is Bitter Tide variant, and he's not going to be running the Fincha package in his
Yeah.
aggro druid.
Bitter Tide's definitely worse against Paladin. Can just get shut down so
Yeah.
easily.
Gets shut down really hard by Aldor. Even stuff like Sunkeeper Tarum is really good against big minions like the 8/8.
Yeah. Yeah. So I think Surlos, you have Equality, you have Consecration. I think he probably knows now that this would be a more aggressive druid. Tries to go hard for Doomsayer, I'm guessing.
Yeah, I would think he has to be running Doomsayer.
Just
But-
go hard for it.
Maybe he's just running
Oh,
Dirty Rats.
that's Genzo.
Oh, wow. I hadn't
Nice.
gotten the chance to play with Genzo. I don't really want to craft it yet, but it's a pretty cool card.
People got hyped about this guy from One Night in Karazhan, and he just kind of never really played out. But yeah, some people are giving it a try in Aggro Druid. This is a heavy hand.
Yeah, definitely. I was about to say
Oh my god,
it
he
can
finds
be
the
really
equality.
powerful, but not when you have double living mana in hand. It's not going to do that for a while.
Things are really starting to look up for Surlos. This fledgling, though, has to get dealt with. 2 chances to get True Silver here, but if all else fails, there is a quality Pyromancer, and you could Dirty Rat to try and set it up better, too.
I mean, Surlos likes playing Dirty Rat. I think he is going to go for.
Alright, let's see if it pulls the Corsair.
Yeah.
Not that Genzo's effect would actually,
Let me
Go off.
think.
but it would be a lot better at killing Dirty Rat than Blood. So, Corsair. And miss out on getting the patches while you're at it. If this pulls the Genzo, yeah.
Oh, wow.
Corsair and Savage Roar are just going to be insane. I don't know if you necessarily have to use both, but
Reporting for
Surlos has just not had luck on his side.
no.
The benefit of this though is that now kill more minions off with a Pyromancer of quality next turn.
Oh, okay, he's going to use the hero power, I guess, to always have that Corsair Savage Roar at disposal, or to have the Corsair after living mana, too. Alright, let's see what can come off of the fledgling here. always take Wind
Job
Fury.
done.
Alright, Markshire's gonna be right back. And he gets the Divine Shield, so perfectly protected against this Pyro. That Tar Creeper is so annoying. If you play Doomsayer, it's easily dead.
Wonder.
So's Elise. And yeah, Pyromancer just doesn't do anything. There's just nothing good here. I think if you play Elise, I think that'll at least get rid of the Genzo, but that's not a big deal. It's all about the Fledgling
I must move quickly.
and the Tar Creeper that's in the way. This is where I think that Surlos has to start thinking about what else can get found. Okay, so uses one equality to lighten up the board. So I think Vicious Fledgling starts by attacking the face. What's Savage Roar do?
Let's
That would
see.
be 17 damage.
Yeah, Savage Roar is pretty close to lethal.
Oh, gets plus 3
definitely
attack
take
for the
attack
second
here.
one. So you could Savage Roar now.
Bloodsail will pull the patches, so that's even more damage for the roar.
Yeah, and now this can also... Oh, okay. Just be like this, so
Interesting, he's saving it.
Genzo's not pulling off the effect quite yet. And what are we gonna get here? Death Rattle.
Time waits for no one.
Yeah.
Job done.
So I think Surlos has not used the one equality to set up for Pyromancer Forbidden Healing. That
I guess so.
and that Fledgling will still stay up. The Corsair is gonna kill the. Well, in fact, it's just gonna be Savage Roar lethal at that point because the Fledgling's 16 damage. This Fledgling just. There basically had to be a True Silver.
Yeah, Fledgling just gets out of control so quick.
Let me.
Surlos is thinking about playing Dirty Rat here.
Dirty
I
Rat,
wouldn't play this
Pyromancer
white
equality,
blade.
and then just leaving the Fledgling up. Yeah. Or you could do Pyromancer equality. Yeah.
I must move
And-
quickly.
Maybe pray that there's no minion.
Let
Yeah.
That would be a good way for the Fledgling to become roots. It's just really tricky to navigate.
Okay, so no equality here. And Surlos,
Yeah, goes for the healing.
so he heals up a decent amount, but
Alright,
of course leaves the 6 attack Wind Fury Fledgling on the board.
so 2, that could be 14. This is not lethal.
He's close though.
Now,
what to do.
is it better just to... I don't think you need Savage Roar. Is it better just to... Is it lethal?
Let's see.
Oh, well, the Bloodsail Corsair goes up to 3,
This I think this is
and that
just
goes up
lethal.
to 18. Oh, okay. Yeah, this is
Yeah.
actually pretty easily. I forgot about the extra damage that you get off the buff. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, and he gets the attack for good measure.
Out. Okay. Easy.
Wow. So, Control Paladin, it's supposed to be favored against these aggressive decks, but
Yeah, Dirty.
Surlo's taking a sort of a greedier approach to his build. Doesn't work out for him.
Yeah, Dirty Rat's just not Dirty Rat's not working out. At least the Trailblazer has basically been a death sentence every time she was playable.
Yeah.
So I don't know if the I'm guessing that Doomsayers are still in the build.
Yeah. Well, we saw one Doomsayer.
Sometimes you can play Hydrologist. That's a 2-drop, which could have helped in some of these cases.
Yep.
Personally, if I was a control paladin and I suspected I was against aggro druid, I'd probably keep consecration in my opener. But it got mulliganed away.
Yeah, I might keep it too. It's interesting that Bad Shop's never had to use either of his 2 living manas. Like,
Nope. Yep, so only Paladin left with now for Bad Shops. Now, this is one of the places where there can be a little more hope. Paladin, the aggressive Murloc Paladins are pretty decent, but they're not nearly as polarized as Aggro Druid and Pirate Warrior are.
Yeah,
As decks.
I agree with that.
They're pretty good, but their percentages are just a little bit more average and less like ramped up against Rogue and terrible against other things. They're just kind of good generally.
So this hand is looking a lot better for Sir.
Yep.
As
There's
he
Doomsayer.
Control Paladin, Doomsayer, Dirty Rat. I think he can even keep True Silver here if he has the Doomsayer as well.
I probably would. Sticking true to Dirty Rat despite
Wow,
disappointing.
2 Dirty Rats.
Yeah, so 2 Dirty Rats. I don't know if a Doomsayer got cut for this. Probably didn't.
Yeah, I would hope not. I think Doomsayer generally overall.
So play Doomsayer now. Playing Doomsayer would be best before True Silver, but if it waits a turn, then it might just die against Warlock.
Yeah, maybe it's better for Surlos just play the Dirty Rat here, but I'm sure he's deathly afraid of a Tyrion or something coming out, as his luck has been
Well,
with Dirty Rats in the past.
So I know that mid-range paladins have started to run more of the 1-drops like Murloc Tidecaller,
Mhm.
the 1/2 that grows, but I don't think any mid-range paladin plays Grimscale Chum, do they?
They don't. There are some aggro Murloc paladins that do run Tyrion.
Oh, they just run Tyrion. Oh yeah,
but
some of them run Tyrion and they cut a Divine Favor or something like that.
Right. I would say seeing the Grimscale Chum, it's not too likely that your Tyrion, that your opponent's gonna have too many high value cards in hand.
Right. Huh. With Divine Favor, I wonder if there's ever any consideration just running out Hydro.
Oh wow. Solo's picking up the Stonehill. That's really important. It's
Yeah,
gonna
that was
fill us
huge.
nicely. I agree with the Wicker Flame here too.
Yep.
The Grimscale Chum means you know your opponent is running an aggro deck. The Wicker Flame can do some work.
Yep, so Grimscale is played, and wow, with 2 buffs on that guy, how can you not play him now? It's also just a way to protect it. It's also just a way to protect the Chum against the Stonehill Defender.
Yep, yeah. Really nice Bad Shops hitting both of those buffs. You don't see that too often.
But yeah, True Silver is just really good here.
Yeah, I like it. It's True Silver down there.
Alright, things are looking up for Surlos. Because, yeah, actually stabilizing going into turns. And
Yeah,
Dirty
he's
Rat
actually-
with a True Silver up is actually pretty good too.
Mhm. Yeah, Surlos has finally drawn some reserve.
Oh. Seemed a little weird. To kill the 3/2 instead of double trading into the 4/5. Well, it's a
killing
4/4
the
now.
3/2 The 3/2 is okay because you want your opponent to make the hit hell, and in theory you can just deal with the 4/4 afterwards. Of course, Stonehill's going to prevent that now.
Yeah, Stonehill sabotaged that one Gentle Megasaur could have too, but then obviously Megasaur would be dead.
Right. Surlos, he could just Stonehill if he wants to. Having no
Stonehill.
way to deal with this 4/4 is pretty rough.
Yeah, Dirty Rat. Actually, Dirty Rat, especially a turn after a Stonehill discovered something, is very bad. So could play Stonehill. Wicker Flame is a bit more annoying. It's obviously going to get dealt with on the board, but you'll get some healing in the meantime. You
Yeah, I
actually
think
make it really
yeah,
hard
up
if
to
you kill
30.
the Stonehill.
That's
Yeah.
true. This wave, the 4/4
Reporting for duty.
consecrated off next turn.
Oh, and now, I mean, this would be under heavy assumption that not too many other minions played, that this could improve Sunkeeper's chances a little bit, but that's pretty unlikely.
Yeah, Sunkeeper is really good as an offensive threat, but in this particular matchup, Surlo usually going to be using it defensively. And if he gets to buff one of his Silver Hand recruits out of it, that's just a bonus.
I'm wondering about Megasaur here. You could hit 2 Murlocs. I guess you could just save it. It seems like the 4/4 is going in. No, okay. Playing around Consecrated.
Reporting for
Yeah,
duty.
that's
then-
interesting.
Hoping to probably Bluegill and Megasaur next turn.
Yeah, this is fine. You've seen one true silver from your. I think
Yeah.
you feel pretty good about the 4/4. So the downside of going face there, though, is that you play Spike Rig Steed.
Yeah, actually, that would be a huge pain.
Yeah, so I think that might have been a mistake, but Bad Shops has made Spike Rig deck because judging by the N'Zoth and the Dirty Rats and such, I doubt that he even has room for it.
I wonder.
Yeah. Also, by trading, you protect this getaway code a little bit better.
Yep.
So
So-
Surlos is just running through the options, thinking about what
quickly.
secrets are best to play around. If it's not,
I sort of like just Sunkeeper trading your Silverhand recruits off.
well, if there was a noble sacrifice, yeah, Sunkeeper would still contest them
Reporting for
decently.
duty.
Against a more aggressive Paladin, Sunkeeper is really not going to be a great card. Moving
Nope.
forward.
Especially if they get the Warlord down on the board. We were talking about those aura buffs earlier. Use
Yeah.
Sunkeeper aboard, but they have
Oh, yeah.
blocks, they'll be 5/4s.
They will. Okay, so we're getting Wind Fury. That's good.
Yeah, that's really nice. It's gonna push
He's
a lot.
been pretty consistent about playing around Consecration. I would have thought the Bad Chops would continue to. Maybe it's just too much
yeah.
damage to pass up on. It was only 2. Yeah, so now it's actually Pyromancer Consecration.
Yeah, this is really nice. This is exactly what's gonna
Yeah,
just gets the full clear.
yeah, and now Bad Chops is on. Oh, running Consecration in this deck. Wow,
Out of my
that's a little strange.
That's not too surprising. I think most
No?
of them are locked. He has Tyrion too, so it sort of supplements.
That
for the
Tyrion got
longer game.
discovered.
Oh, you're right about that.
So I don't know. He might
Reporting
play.
for duty.
But there's still a chance that he's playing Tyrion
Reporting
in
for
this deck.
duty.
Oh yeah. Sure. So it takes the Grime Street.
There's the Elise again.
Protector. Yep, there she is. So yeah, kind of a weird feeling to be on turn 8 as Paladin without many strong options. Yeah, just gonna
I
be
like-
Elise Acolyte.
Yeah, I like Elise Acolyte here.
Yeah,
He
it's best.
can't deal with these 1/1s at all, so there's no way to play them. But if there is no Sunkeeper, you should probably get a couple through this Acolyte, so it's nice.
Thinking about Grime Street Protector. I like Acolyte Elise. Maybe Grime Street Protector will only get better if you have a
Move quickly. I wonder.
Yeah, I don't know. I still like going for the Elise.
Yeah.
This jungle hides.
And yeah, he ends up going for it.
Alright, Elise has finally made it, and we're not. It's just a decision. Okay.
Speak to me.
Hitting the Pyromancer in. To prevent
Okay,
the
he decides not
Put
to.
your faith in the
It's not the worst decision though, because you know it's just gonna die to the second.
Yeah.
So I think you just start this turn by drawing first.
Yeah. Acolyte into Sun. Into the Stonehill Defender.
Let
Or
me
I'm
think.
getting rid of that Divine Shield's pretty good too. You don't need 2 draws. You definitely don't need 2 draws. There's plenty in this hand.
That's true.
I mean, I don't know that you'll ever Sunkeeper here. Oh,
If
okay.
he's
Like this,
Sunkeepers, he
then.
definitely wants to Hero Power.
Yeah. You definitely don't want a Dirty Rat in Sunkeeper. Unless you had
Definitely not.
a really good idea of what was in their hand. Actually, yeah, Sunkeeper works out kind of well here because the 3/7 Sunkeeper would just be.
So the downside of this play is that he doesn't actually get off the Acolyte.
Yeah,
Which
this is
is
kind of nice
interesting,
though
He
because
doesn't
you.
actually take damage.
Yeah. So he traded in first with the Elise. Elise has the Divine Shield, and now Tyrion's shield got taken off.
And it
It's
gets
funny
put
how they
back
both
on.
discovered Grime Street.
Yeah.
This is really weird.
Reporting for duty.
It's kind of weird. I don't know how good this Divine Favor is going to be. Not that it really matters. Oh, Spike Bridge on Acolyte.
Oh, that's really strong. Especially he could equality first and
Oh,
then
yeah,
play the
definitely.
Spike Ridged. Yeah, you can use your other 2 minions to clear off 6 ones and then Spike Ridge your Acolyte. Yeah, that seems really strong.
Yeah, Spike Ridge on Acolyte, that's just insane. There's no way to do this better. Where, yeah, Elise sneaks through.
Oh
And end
no.
up using Dirty Rat first and then Equality.
Let me think.
Well,
You
that,
won't?
you could kill it, whatever it is. You could get through and kill it with the Spike Ridge Steed buff
That's true.
guy.
Well, not if it's Tyrion,
Yeah.
Move quickly.
but most of the time. So, oh,
Oh,
okay.
we sacrificed Acolyte.
Eh. So yeah, I don't know. I like trading the Elite more for sure. It's like this extra attack on the Elise probably isn't going to matter that much. Surlos is just looking to control the board, not really push damage
Oh.
to face.
Well, maybe he didn't want that extra jaw off the Acolyte, considering Divine Favor, which is right there,
Oh,
knowing it's
yeah.
more aggressive. I guess
Yeah,
you could.
that's
you
true. That's something to think about.
Could, yeah, it's all
I wonder.
really good that that Gluttonous Ooze got picked up. Yeah, this Divine Favor is really gonna end up struggling. It seems like. Yeah, this is just. He's gonna get the Arcane Intellect while he can.
Yeah, it's not too bad.
Oh no.
We definitely see though that Bad Shop's running the version of Paladin here. The quality of his draws at this point is not going to be great. He
Nope.
probably doesn't have that many bombs that he can draw into.
No. So. Ooze and. I don't know that you would play Dirty Rat, but there's not much else to do. You can't. Sunkeeper can't get played.
Let
No.
me
Unless you. Well, you would kill the War Leader in that case. Which is pretty good. So maybe you just. And then you leave them with 3/3/3s, which the Sunkeeper contests. The Consecrate will mess it up, but.
Let
Yeah, I like going Ooze Sunkeep.
Because if you don't kill that war leader, then if you don't kill the war leader, then the other Murlocs are just doing way too much.
Right.
Definitely not going base.
Yeah.
Yep. So Tidecaller. What secret are you looking for at this point?
I guess Getaway
Getaway
Kodo?
Kodo. Getaway Kodo, and then yeah. What about Repentance?
Could deal with
Okay,
Primordial Drake. Pretty
Likes
easy, I
Repentance.
guess.
Although the funny, I mean, Primordial Drake's dealing with you. Even if
Yeah.
it's Repentance, you're gonna have nothing left behind. I'm guessing that this is trading you.
I mean, I'm assuming that was his thought process there. Any big minion coming. Oh wow! So Cerlos gets Dirty Rat now. He knows that he won't pull anything, and he checks for Repentance. Wow, Fingja off the top
Fingja's
though.
in
The
this
bad
game.
shops. Yeah.
Yep, that 1/1 definitely has to kill that. And yeah, this sets up perfectly. Oh, you don't Hero Power here. Yeah,
Yeah.
because you want to
Little bit
ensure
nice.
that Finjul kills it. What Murlocs are left in the deck though? So many have been played.
He still has. I think he has a Tidecaller, Cold Light Seer, Bilefin, Rockpool. He's played both of his war leaders, so not that many
Good ones.
impactful Murlocs. Yeah.
Well, might as well get some other minions out there. Just the. What should Aldor get saved for? If this should go off. The nightmare would be if Megasaur got picked up
Let
and buffed
me
the
think.
crappy Murlocs that come out. Then you could keep Peacekeeper there. That's one case.
Yeah. I wonder
We're
if
both equality. We're
only
Quality
one
wasn't
quality
played
has been
yet.
used, I think.
yeah.
Or he
You saved
he
use.
did use one earlier, but I like saving them.
Pyro's just. I don't know if Hydrologist was getting played, but
Oh wow, he plays both of them. So
Okay.
This is really bad against a possible second consecration.
oh my god, this guy's getting buffed.
Whew.
If
See what
this
comes
aggressive
out
Murloc
today.
Paladin is playing 2 consecrations, then. Oh, I thought there was only one Murloc left at first.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it stops the animation to buff the type.
So this is good that by playing the minions at least. Wait, this is a N'Zoth. Okay, only Tyrion got played, but that's fine.
Yeah, Tyrion's really good.
So-
Cerlos is actually one off me,
yeah.
but you
Uh,
can't go
yeah.
for it. I think you just trade here. You can
Yeah.
probably take that 4 damage to the face. Wanted to. N'Zoth should win the game on its own.
Yeah. And should you kill one of these Murlocs? I don't know how bad one Murloc's going to be if it comes to.
There's still one Megasaur left in the deck. I think you want to kill it.
I think either way, if you were to put him to 8, even if they get poisonous and they take down your Tyrion,
Victory is yours.
you'll have the damage to get it. And if it's taunt, that's just an annoying inconvenience.
Yeah.
Okay. So the Control Paladin wins one out. And oh, by the way, this is Dirty Mike and the Boys against Supreme. The series is 6-6. It was a 3-2 and a 3-2.
Oh,
Going
wow.
both ways. Okay, so Control Paladin finally gets it out there. We get to see what other decks are low. And he has to reverse sweep this aggressive Murloc Paladin, which it's more hybridized now, it seems.
Yeah. So if Bad Shops was going with the we can see that he was probably going for the target rogue with aggro line. I would say that this Paladin is actually the weakest deck to do that with. It's not quite as aggressive as aggro druid pirate warrior. So he might struggle a little bit to pick up a win against the Rogue.
Yeah. Yeah, so maybe save the Rogue for last. I don't know what kind of warrior this is, but Shaman got banned, which I would guess that would mean that if he was playing Taunt Warrior, maybe he thought it was just a Shaman with too many things like Spirit Echo, maybe N'Zoth.
So Surlos is running Quest
I
Rogue.
will fight
Okay.
with honor.
Quest Rogue, maybe it got teched with. Sometimes they do play Hungry Crab, which can be devastating.
That's true. He's gonna keep Deckhand and Glacial Shard.
Yeah,
That's
Glacial Shard can be
interesting.
pretty good. Oh my god, this is nutty. Yeah, Glacial Shard can be pretty good at bouncing and stopping aggressive minions from going in.
Yep. Igneous Elemental is a nice pickup too. That'll give him 2 Flame Elementals, and he already has 1 back.
Igneous Elemental on the coin might actually make things really awkward for Tide Callers. You generally don't want it to die if you can, but if you're able to push for a bunch of damage with Tide Callers, you won't complain.
Yeah, a lot of times when you're playing aggressive decks against, you see that Igneous Elemental, your cue to push face. You want to force them to trade into your minions and get their Flame Elementals. So it could definitely be awkward. I think I would. So I think Surlos is deciding between just raising Tidecaller or.
So he's thinking about foregoing the quest, which is actually not bad at all, because none of these minions as they are right now, it will complete the quest other than
Wait, what?
Igneous Element. Okay.
I'm not sure about this.
Okay, so this is setting up for Glacial Shard and South Sea Deckhand.
Yeah. So if he had played the Glacial Shard that turn, he would have had the guaranteed kill on the Tidecaller, and then he would have been able to coin out Igneous Elemental.
Okay, he's just gonna go with the Deckhand.
Yeah, this
No
is
need
nice
for-
too. This is also a clear.
Yeah, just
And
clear
he gets
it.
1/1.
And yeah, now things are looking really good for Surlos between the Elemental on a relatively safe board into the Tolvir Stone Shaper. This is Zixo's touch to the deck.
Yeah, really interesting inclusion. But I mean, when you can curve it right after Igneous Elemental, gonna
Yeah.
work out.
Big deal. Takes that Sunkeeper relatively.
Snap pick.
Oh yeah, this deck has Cold Lights here too, but that's pretty common actually too.
Yeah, it is definitely.
Okay, it is actually running Tyrion. You were right.
Okay, yeah. I thought so. That's not gonna help him right now, but I wonder. Bad Shops plays the Seer. He could have just played the 5/4 for a little bit more tempo, but I think he's hoping to hit that Cold Light Seer with an adapt next turn.
Yeah, and actually with the Megasaur, there's a okay chance to draw a Murloc that can get buffed. You've got both Vilefins and Grimscale Chums.
So with that
Not the worst
Firefly draw from Surlos, he now has to complete the quest. Assuming his Igneous Element can die, he'll get the 2 Flame Elementals from that, 1
Yep.
Flame Elemental from the Firefly, and he can bounce one of them back to his hand with the Youthful Master.
Yep, so it'll get there for sure. That seems like a weird hit until this happened, because it always would have died to the Stone Shaper. It looks like the Stone Shaper can wait a turn. A huge rush.
Yeah, he's gonna choose to go wide instead, and it plays into Consecrate, which
Oof.
Bad Shops top text, but
Plays that real quick. It's
yeah,
not
this
the end
isn't
of the world.
horrible. You get the Flame Elementals.
Yeah, and you can keep playing these Flame Elementals too, because there's really no reason not to.
Wow, the second Igneous too. I'm sort of surprised. that
Yeah,
he's
this
running
is
them.
100% Zixo's build. Yeah, so the main hope is that Stone Shaper will stave off the aggression.
And Surlos can actually complete and activate the quest next turn, I believe. Okay, he can
Good
just
prep.
go Flame Elemental, Youthful Master,
Reporting for duty.
play the second Flame Elemental, and then prep out the quest.
Yeah. So Flame Elemental, yeah, because it'll cost 3. Or wait a minute, the quest is at 2/4.
Yeah, so
That'll cost. Oh yeah. The
yeah,
quest
he
costs 2
can
after
get it
getting.
in.
Yeah,
Mhm.
that'd be fine.
Yeah, and he definitely wants to. I would say he wants to complete the quest first. I don't really see the advantage in attacking first for 1/2.
Well, if you want to kill the 1/1, then it'll stay to it'll be a 5/5 after the fact,
Right.
not a 5/4. And same for the taunt. If you wanted to kill the Murloc, then you'll be a 5/5, not a 5/2.
Yeah. So he could have done that, but
Or he's just gonna go
decided not to.
just going face then. Oh yeah, because you've got the dagger to poke that, and
Yeah,
this
I think-
actually kills the Megasaur.
Okay, so this is actually a slight display now because
Very slight.
Solvier could have been at 1.
Blessing of Kings. This
Probably
deck has
doesn't
all
matter.
kinds of stuff. We saw 2 Blessing of Kings now, and there was a True Silver earlier. Yeah, at this
Yeah.
stage against the Quest Rogue, it's kind of. Well, Tyrion might be able to offer some, but Surlos isn't nearly low enough. And I think this Stone Touch should always get Youthful back.
Yeah, I agree. Get it back up to full health.
And then just Igneous, and I don't know if this Glacial Shard should do anything. Yeah, just play the Stone Tusk again. So, yeah, you're playing against an aggressive deck. You don't expect any board clear. It's just kind of. Does Tyrion? Yeah, Tyrion makes things pretty awkward here. Or does he? No, he's. Never mind.
It's not amazing, but it
He's
might be his
too
best
off.
play. Vanish.
So what does
Picked up.
what does Vanish end up doing here?
So your 3/3s can become 5. Could Vanish, then just play Ori and a Flame Elemental if he wants to. But it might be better just to get through this.
I think so. Get through it and didn't even want to poke it with the dagger.
Oh,
duh, this
just
is
lethal,
lethal.
yeah.
I'm not. I've played 2 games of Quest Rogue.
Victory is
I've definitely seen them do this. Yeah, sometimes people question how good Vanish is in the deck, but it's extremely good. So it looks like the reverse sweep might happen.
Yeah, it really just comes down to what Surlus's fear is. Well, I don't know. Taunt Warrior, I think, is slightly unfavored.
Yeah,
and
this
the
is
Pirate
its
Warrior
best
might be
paladin to go
favored.
against, though.
Yeah,
if there is a
definitely.
paladin you want to go against, it's this one. At the very least. So we'll see. I think it would be
Oh,
consistent.
it is Taunt Warrior.
Yeah, it would be consistent for it to be Taunt Warrior, and I think since he banned the Shaman, he probably went a little lighter on some of the board clear, and it seemed like he thought that there was going to be Jade Druid. This is still the same series where the Black Knight was in that pack.
That's true. Interesting that Surlus kept the quest. I think against a known aggro deck, he would have thrown it back.
Well, in that last game, he didn't see those Blessing of Kings. He saw the Tyrion, which was in the deck. And he saw Consecration, so it doesn't seem like it's completely aggro. Plus, you never know with Stonekeeper, right?
With Stonehill, yeah.
Or Stonehill, yeah.
That's
I would.
true. Well, it's Stonekeeper because you discover Sunkeeper.
Yeah. I don't
Um,
know. Keeping the quest, the game definitely has the potential to get grindy.
It's
So,
true, yeah. Paladin has
maybe
a
it's good.
surprising amount of staying power. Surlus, I wonder if you just re-equip the axe here. I don't think you want to play Dirty Rat because you know your opponent plays Tyrion in this deck now. You want to save
Yeah,
that
that's
to
one.
maybe combo with a Brawl.
Yeah, but wow, if you don't play that quest, then Stonehill is just not. You don't want to actively play taunts without your quest up. But
Yeah.
you'd want War Axe up to kill War Leader.
I wonder.
But then you could just play Axe anyway. It'd be pretty awkward, but
I don't know. I think Surlos can win this game. Whereas
Yeah.
might have.
without worrying too much about the quest completion. Oh, that's an easy one.
Wow.
Oh my god, he's playing Gluttonous Ooze. That's actually something. It gets teched into a lot of control decks, but it rarely makes its way into Top Warrior. It's really good.
Yeah, it's surprising. I guess it's just gonna come out next. Unless he wants to save to hit Ashbringer, maybe. He might just want to play a Tauntaun also.
Probably, but yeah, and then if the Blood of Brave gets played this turn, it's not obviously dead to this weapon, so you
Yeah.
could probably imagine that the weapon just won't get swung in that case. But with Blessing of Kings, yeah. Plus Getaway Kodo, this is a really good Getaway Kodo.
Yeah, Bad Shops also could have just used Consequence and played the Kodo, but yeah, Blessing.
Yeah. Yeah. Consecration, that... I think this really makes the Getaway Kodo happen early, I think. And it's going to be more reliable than having it get active. If there was an execute, it would get played, basically.
Right, like you force your opponent. He doesn't deal with 6, you're in a... He does the execute. Not too bad for you.
Okay, maybe now using Consecration and probably just, I would imagine, Hero Power. Although the Tide Caller is pretty safe behind the taunt. It's just that Tide Caller could have gotten squeezed in next turn, but it also wouldn't have been able to attack, so. Makes sense. I think Tar Creeper and Borax. Right?
Yeah, I would think so. Or he could just play the Acolyte, the Tar Creeper.
Yeah. There'd have to be 2 Murlocs or a War Leader for the Acolyte to go down, but the Tar Creeper guarantees it, basically.
Yeah, Tar Creeper is still pretty good here.
Because
Bad
this
Shops,
Murloc guarantees that this will be dead. But
yeah, War Leader's gonna buff it upward. The War Leader in conjunction is gonna let Bad Shops get this clear.
Yeah, and
Almost.
no...
No Brawl, no Sleep with the Fishes. He's gonna have difficulty with this board.
Yeah, I think this might just be it for Solos at this point. Nearly got the reverse sweep, but I don't know how you're gonna get with this turn not being too good in combination with Tyrion coming down. That's
Yeah,
gonna
I
be rough.
mean, and this is why I think maybe he should have played the Acolyte last turn. Like you know your opponent's gonna be going wide. You're gonna have difficulty to deal with. So you really just need to try to draw into your board clears as soon as possible. And
Yeah.
now Surlos can't really afford to play the Acolyte. He pretty much has to play the Dire to survive. Otherwise, he's taking so much damage.
Yeah, Direhorn, and you have to kill that. You can't play Dirty Rat. Yeah, maybe hope to draw Brawl or Sleep with the Fishes. They're still out there.
Put your faith in the light.
So,
Deathwing. Wow. So I'm wondering. So why did Sir? What?
Deathwing.
Like we saw the way that he
Oh,
built
it's
his
all about
paladin.
it's all about that new animation.
Oh, that's true.
What
Okay.
now?
So let's see. 14 health. You can kill the Cold Light Seer, and you'll technically be fine.
Yeah, definitely start with Acolyte here. Saving this Gluttonous Ooze might pay off for Surlos. You can kill that Ashbringer
What
as it turns
now?
down the line. I definitely think you just go Acolyte.
Yeah. And then see what else you might get. All the War Axes are gone.
I must choose.
Execute probably wouldn't be worth
Ungoro belongs to the Titan.
I don't think I would have played Dirty Rat, but getting this Sunkeeper out is really strong.
it. Well, now Dirty Rat is bound to absorb some damage. I think originally it was thought that, wow, this Spike Ridge, this is a super hybrid build.
Yeah. No,
This deck's all over the place. I think there's one of like crazy in it.
I don't know. I think most of the Murloc lists have been trending a lot in range lately with running cards like Spike Ridge and Tyrion.
Mm-hmm.
Because they're cutting stuff like what's the card? Grimscale Oracle.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Grimscale Oracle. Ugh.
So-
Well, yeah, Deathwing's one turn off, and there's no pretty way to get through this other than getting a couple tries off Acolyte. So I think you Whirlwind to try and get as many as you can. There's
Yep.
plenty of mana with Whirlwind, but if you were to Whirlwind Execute and Brawl, then you couldn't afford the Ooze.
Execute first is interesting. I wonder if he wants to execute the Tyrion because that way he gets a guaranteed 5.
Well, let's see here. The Tyrion can just be killed on board if you execute the War Leader and the
Oh,
2/6 left behind. Then between the armor and everything else, then you'll be able to. Yeah,
okay.
you'll
So
be
he
able
plays
to
the Armor Smith,
not be dead
kills
basically.
Tyrion off.
Yeah, and I think this is all setting up for Deathwing at the end of the day.
Okay, so that's definitely a miss sword here. He missed.
Oh, he
Armor.
Yeah, playing
yeah,
the
the
Armor
Armor
Smith
Smith.
last.
yeah, Armor Smith.
So Bad Shops is certainly not thinking.
Put your faith in
And
the
let's see,
light.
is that Armor Smith gonna matter because this is 6 damage? Okay, it's not all going to not be the worst. Wow, this Deathwing's actually gonna have a chance. So get your 1 armor, play your Deathwing,
Yeah,
or I don't think
can't- I don't
can
think you can brawl here.
just get
Yeah,
Deathwing
like-
out there.
Yeah, because like even one minion with the Ashbringer that they'll have probably too much to make up. You just have to.
Oh,
definitely
let's see that
try
new
to end the
animation.
game.
Salty Saturday first.
It's beautiful.
Really good. Oh my god, Stonehill's so ridiculous.
Oh, that is crazy.
He's gonna absorb that.
You can take the Wicker Flame. It's got Divine Shield, and that's gonna take so many hits from the Deathwing. If
Yeah, too
Surlos
many
doesn't pick up a
hits.
clear for it.
I'm on
It's like Surlos needs his own Stonehill defender to get through.
Yeah. I don't know. Surlos has a lot of taunts in his deck, though. Tar Creepers, it's not exactly what he's looking for.
Yeah,
but it'll let
Primordial
him
Drake
live
would
for
have been
time being.
the MVP for sure.
Yeah.
So yeah, Tar Creeper gets easily dealt with by the. In fact, it'd be 1 damage off lethal if the Mega Sword.
Oh, he completes the quest too. Oh, I don't think Surlos realized that he had the quest.
No, I think he might actually want to be armoring up. It's not like the Rag Hero Power or the weapon was going to be good that turn. I think he wants to hold on to armor up a little bit longer. As weird as that.
That's possible. He did end his turn like the animation.
Yeah,
complete.
I could see
So I'm
that.
not sure if you realize, but yeah, it's probably better to not play it.
Yeah, because it wasn't doing anything useful, and okay, so
the curator.
the
Wow.
curator will get
It's guaranteed to draw Primordial Drake.
guaranteed to draw Primordial Drake. But then what else do? You can only get through the Wicker Flame by playing weapon, and if you do that, then you're dead.
Oh, yeah.
Now?
You'll be at 4 health. So you'd
Just
have to
get on board,
armor
man.
up. You'd be at 4, or no, but then if you were to armor up, then you're playing the weapon and you're not getting through Wicker Flame. So
No, he won't survive if he plays this curator. I wonder if he hero powers first and then goes for the weapon, and no, he'd still be dead.
Yeah, I don't think there's any way at all out.
I don't think there is.
If you hero power Curator, then the Curator just gets through and you'll get dealt that 8 damage.
The menagerie is for guests
Yeah.
only.
And obviously nothing's getting drawn that can be played, so. Yeah, the Paladin's gonna be able to get it.
Yeah, wow. That was a close one.
And Megasaur's gonna add insult to injury with poisoners. Wow.
So Bad Shops avoids the reverse sweep here. Finally picks up a win.
Yeah, I like that. I like that series. Surlos is pretty new to the league. I could tell that Surlos took a lot of time to think very carefully about just about every turn in a 5-game series, and nearly pulled off the reverse sweep.
Yeah, no,
It's
I
pretty
agree.
impressive despite losing, even.
No, he was taking a lot of time. You could see him roping, mousing over his cards.
Yeah, I think
I-
Bad Shops also thought when it counted too, but yeah, just snap pick Tyrion, snap play Tyrions when it's right, and think when it's necessary.
I think Surlos
Surlos was
put
put
a
in
lot
tough
of
spots.
effort into his lineup too. Even
Yeah,
though
he
it
just
didn't really
misread.
work out for him. Because
Yeah.
I mean, that Paladin deck would have destroyed Taunt Warrior. That's just not what happened.
Yeah, it just wasn't meant to be. Got 2 points despite everything. I think, yeah, you just really expected that rogue to get banned, and it did not. So that is going to be it.
So
This
that
one,
puts-
even with that quick
yeah.
first match, we got back on time, and now it's a little late. Yeah, so Supreme's up 10-8 now.
With 2 matches left to play, yeah. So still a very close series.
Yep. Okay. All right. Well, that's going to be it for Salty Saturday. Tomorrow night is the Sunday ticket for SHL, and
Which I will also be casting with
oh
Force of
boy,
Will.
double duty.
Yeah.
Okay. Yep. So that's going to be it for Salty Saturday. Thanks for watching. Thanks for casting Markshire and Dire Spare for hosting. Who, by the way, he's playing his THL match after this. It just doesn't stop. So we'll get this ended for him.
Yeah.
All right. Night, everyone.